So with that being said, there are like mockups that we're using for the design. So these mockups help you to present your work without having to do maybe much 3D animation or 3D design of it. So, but get let's get our content. Okay, let's get the content. Because I'll be using AI to generate the content. Really most of us now to use AI, but this will also show you how you can use it too. Welcome, customers. How you doing? Can you hear me? How are you doing? So we are in week 3, and I'm trying to get content for SHAKARA so we can process, because I'd already started the tutorial, but I didn't want to waste time. So that even though you're not coming online, you will still watch the content. But I advise you come online so you can ask questions. You understand? So have you been able to, just like I asked, have you been able to choose your project? Because there are deadlines. I don't know if you get what I mean. There is deadline this week, this coming week, because we need to, without you doing your project, you won't have your certificate. Even at the 12th week where we'll be wrapping up, the people that have been able to finish their project will have their certificate that day. So if you have not been able to do that, your certificate will just be pending until you're able to finish the training, until you're able to complete the task. So you need to be serious in following your tasks and following the and choosing the project, because it's tantamount to your certificate and grade. Understand? So you don't just come and waste time. Use the moment to make sure you gain out of it. You understand? You don't just pay money and then hold your hands. You understand? So, I'll need the project. I need you to choose your project before this week. By send it on the platform too. This week, this coming week, by next week, if you are not choosing your project, it's a problem. So this is AI. I know you've been able to use AI before, but maybe not use it before. But if you use it before, it's nice. It's an opportunity to learn about it. So we want to create. We copied the brief that we had earlier. So now I just want to tell you to create content for me. So create content for, let's say, sparkling zobo. for SHAKARA. Factoring good. So you need to know what you're looking for. Like now, this is not giving me what I want. So I said detail for the can. So you need to know what you want. You understand? You need to know what you want. So this already giving us the content for our product design. So all we just need to do is to start working on it. I think I like what I'm seeing here. All right. So let's work with this one. I prefer the word sparkling jelly. So let's see. This is what we want first. We'll come back here a bit more complex. So this was where we stopped last week. And then we keep building from where we stopped. Of course, you can't bring content to be inside. You can use an artboard. You can also use a shape in an artboard. So maybe I'll just use a shape. Use a shape because I've not yet confirmed the size of the can also. The can that we'll be using. Let's just take it to white and then outline. This is an outline. If you want a fill, you select this fill. I'll give it a color. But if you want the outline, you also click on the outline and you choose. You understand? So if you look at it, what is an outline? This is an outline. Are you seeing that I've zoomed in now? It's showing an outline. So for you to see the size of the outline, you want to maybe see it properly. You can come to this shape. You can come to this shape or look at it here. Floating. This is called a floating bar. You can try to put it here, but allow it to float across. So this is what we have here. So this guy now, let's bring him here. Let's bring him here. And then say arrange to the front. So you need to select our face for the design. Select our face for the design. So we click on this and click and hold when you want to eye drop. What's an eye drop? An eye drop is something that there's the color you want to pick. You want to copy. You don't want to stress looking for it. So you can use this eye drop. All you need to do is to click on it and then you click and hold. You don't click and remove your hand. You click and hold. So when you click and hold, see, it's giving you different color samples. So I click on hold, and then I release my hand on the color I prefer. I'm choosing. So I'm choosing this color. That's why I am releasing it there. So you would put it like this. So now, so this is the curve. Looking for the one that is now into shape. This is the one that is in shape. Let me see the things. So if you are dragging, there's a problem as it is like. All you need to do is to press your control and alt. Even if you press control, like if you press control, it works. I don't know if you get it. You press control and then drag, you see that it's adjusting properly. Sometimes the control might not work, but if you press alt and control and alt, definitely you have this result. So you have it like this. SHAKARA. And then remember, I talked about power clipping. If you want this guy to be inside, we want all our designs inside this shape, all you need to do is to drag it and put it by the side of this rectangle. By the side. When you put it by the side, it goes inside the rectangle. Same thing with this guy here. You understand? You just drag it, put it by the side. Are you seeing it? It's inside the rectangle. Then it'll be like, okay, this is it here. So we can get other samples. We can get other samples. The reason why this is doing like this is because I'm selecting the individual, but if I do like this now, come back, select it now, you see it's selecting the whole thing. So let's take it down a bit and have the sparkling logo that we have. SHAKARA sparkling logo. That's okay. So thinking we should just go with Zoto. So let's see what it gives us. Remember, we are building a Rebel brand, so it does not follow the normal rules. You understand? But even at that, it needs to look good. So now, font matters. There are so many fonts here, but they are not all fonts that can work for you or work for a particular project. You understand? So there are so many fonts here, but not all fonts are applicable. So I'm looking for fonts. It's not giving me what I want. If it's not giving me what I want, I go online. So right before you came, I already searched for the Mockup that I'll be using. I already downloaded it, but when we get to that point. So for now, let's get to the fonts. You can say playful fonts. If you are looking for fonts, this is how I look for my font. I search playful fonts. Playful fonts, free download. You have money and puts the page. So now these are different places you can get fonts. So if you come to this free and blast, you can open new. You don't get lost there. So are you seeing so many nice fonts here? I like this. I like this. But our audience, they are not cute. Even though we want it to be playful, the audience, they are not cute. They are at least in their no teenagers or young adults. Understand? So let's say let's check the fonts. This one too is not really giving what I want. So this camp is not really that bad. Like this one, and then this guy here, this one, yeah, it's not bad. So you see, I'm opening and picking my options. So these are different fonts that could work or that can work. So let's get that movie. We'll download it and see what it looks like. I like it. If you want to download, you watch out for. Are you seeing the way they use the logo, right? Are you seeing how they use it? The fonts. It's very, very interesting. So you can also get concept on how it can be used by all these visualizations. I'm looking for the link. So here's the link. I really think that most of each other have taking time. Thanks for it's too late. Network is really good. Okay, so this one has shown a sign downloading. Let's wait for it. So I think this one is a personal use, free. Listen, so if you are using it for yourself, just like you're just using it now for a personal illustration and all that, you can download it. Just follow the instruction. Just make sure you follow the instruction that they are giving you. You read clearly. I have to log into download it. Just sign up. So if you have your account with them, you won't have to take all these things. So just create your account. If they're giving you something for free, that's the thing. They have to stress you. If you have your money now, all these things now, they won't stress you. Just pay and move. And I like this. I didn't get you. What did you say? I'm not hearing you. Hello, what did you say? Yeah, speak up. I want to send a message on the platform. Let me see. Eh? I'm not hearing you, but what you can do is, can you type the message on the platform? Just maybe add it on the in chat. Where is it called? Where you can send a message. I'll just see it. Use this in call message and send it to me. So honestly, this is not really bad because it's after we've gone online, I'm saying that this is really not bad. That this but we just need to manage this case. But I also just want to show you how to download from too, so that next time when you have a situation where you want to download something, so you want to download, come to. So now let me check. Have you typed the message? Let me see what you said. Okay, which website was that? All right, so this is the website name. It's called onblast.com. I'll copy it and paste it to the platform. So you will see it. Onblast. So you can get content from there. So there are so many. That's why I took you through the journey of saying playful font. See all these ones like this. You see these are 101 fonts, playful fonts. You see all these ones. They are free. Google Fonts is free. You understand? This Adobe, I'm not sure it's free. You understand? But from like this part above, above all this time, they are free. So once you depending on the font, like now maybe if you choose like I told you to choose particular niche. Now maybe if you choose branding, if you choose luxury brand, you can say luxury fonts. You understand? So that helps you to simplify your search. You understand? If I say luxury fonts now, you see, it gives you are you seeing all these nice fonts it's showing? See this rusty roadway, trans city, orange, they are luxury fonts. You understand? So that is how to simplify your work. That is how to simplify your work. That's how to make your work easier. You understand? So while we are still downloading, let's get back to this so that you will see how to download it and install it, so that you would now it has started downloading. So you don't even need to store the name of one font platform on your head. You understand? Because if you put one on your head, what if they don't have the font you are looking for? You understand? And another way of getting fonts, let me show you. Just because of you can just go to Pinterest and search for fonts. So our font has downloaded. So look at it. All like this. You go like this. You right click, and then you show more. Then you see this mirror. If you don't have it, you need to download it. You extract it. Your laptop needs it. So from there, you now say extract to. You can do extract here, and you can do extract file. But if you don't want it to be scattered, so if you do this extract here, it's going to just extract it and paste it in your download, and you might find it hard to locate it. So you can see extract to runway. That's the name of the font. So it creates a folder for you. So now there's one more step. What is the step? Click on it. Are you seeing it? Once you click on it, you now press install. So once you've done that, you have this font already. All you just need to do is to look for the name, font name, row next, and then when you get to your platform, you type row next. Are you seeing it? Are you seeing it? But you see that it is not fitting our vibe here. It's not fitting our vibe. It is not fitting at all. You understand? It looks so kind of off. In fact, our previous font is better than this. You understand? So, but that is how to install fonts. You understand? So that is how to install fonts. Then, like I said, when you go to Pinterest, another way to get fonts, go to Pinterest. I do this a lot too, depending on what I want to do. I do it a lot too. You would waiting for it to load. So you can now search for, come to your search bar and say Rebel, because that's the kind of font you're looking for. Rebel fonts. Rebel fonts. So exactly, you see this guy. See this guy. This Rebel here. Are you seeing the kind of hue? You understand? So are you seeing different fonts that are in the sense of what we want? See the feel. So now you keep looking for the one that suits you. You understand? The one that suits you. This is New York. I like it. I like this Rebellion. You understand? So open the Rebellion. So I think this is the name of the brand. So it's not a font. It's the name of the brand. You understand? The name of the brand. So it's not the font particularly. So if you search for font, you might not see it. So let's get back. It's too fast there. So are you seeing? I like this feel. That's on the other side. So now this is a font. This particular font is what we want. I like it. So now all you need to do is to look for the name of the font. Are you seeing? You can either visit the site. Most of these fonts, they are premium. What I mean by premium, you have to buy them. You have to buy them. See, this is my voice. It's too calm. It's too calm. So let's look for, I think that was just the base for this platform. So it takes a little while to understand. So now, I think the name of the font is Subtime of Subtime, something like that. So probably represent Subtime. So now all you need to do is to go and look for the name. You can say free on your normal Chrome browser, free download. Do this free download. You understand? It's not like an app, but it's sometimes you have 9% chances of getting the font for free, even if it's page. Download. Free download. Say fonts. So let's go back to the show of the name again. Obtain font. Obtain font. Let me just add that use yourself. Or let's see what it gives us. I want to check the hair. Are you seeing that we are seeing it around? See, are you seeing? So now you can either go to other platform that has it. You can do like this platform now. It seems like a free platform, but let's see what it gives us. So like this one now, you see that there's the money for it, and it's about $16. It's about $16. So let's just prepare ourselves and go out a bit and check. This place are free funds. So you might be lucky to find it here. But from this part, I got more clarity on what it actually is, the full name of the font. So we can copy it again and say free download obtain font. So are you seeing it? So now see these free fonts, they are download obtain font for free. You see. So because of the name, we've been able to track the name and easily search it online. So this is it. Are you seeing it? So this is the font. I just download it. I pray it works. It should work. So you have like 90% chance of downloading that same font. But if you are working for a big organization now like this, you might not be able to do this unless company pays for it. I don't know if you get what I mean. So once you download it, you have a license, because they are what they call license for you to use the font. So let's hope it works. Let's log in with Google. So at least you've been able to see how to download your own font in case you need for your own project, because you need to start working on your own project, because it is what you're not just watching. If you're just watching, you will not get it. You have to try on your own and maximize the opportunity that I'm using now, that we're having a class. Ask me questions while you're working on your own. You understand? You are learning from what I'm showing you to create your own. You understand? But if you don't practice yours, if you don't practice, you might think you're understanding, but you are not understanding it. I don't know if you get what I mean. You might think you're understanding it, but you're not understanding it. So you need to practice on your own. Choose a project by this week. Next week is the marks out stopping us on the platform, so that we'll make sure that everybody has chosen and started working on their own project. Understand? So there's no time. The thing didn't work. I told you it's like 50%. You don't want us to complete our card. I'm not ready for that. So that's that for that. So let's see this. Even this one seems very soft. Seems too soft for the brand that we are using. But you can see how beautiful they use it. And from here you can even get concepts. You understand? You can get concepts. But they give us the font for free. So let's just download it. Let's download it. It is free download. So this is how to search the web. The same website that you are using to watch film, you can use it to get resources. I think I'll work with the one I currently have, this one, because of that. I feel it works better. Since there's already a SHAKARA, so let's not take that away from it. Let's not take energy from Shakara. So, this is it. Shakara. Shakara is over. So, sparkling Zobo. Do you know why I'm emphasizing the Zobo? Because that's the main product now. Although Shakara is the brand, so this is the main thing that is in the content. I don't know if you get what I mean. Shakara is important, but it's not as important as Zobo at this point because Zobo is the product we are selling. So now, let's get this bread in here. I'm just doing a very simple design. A very simple design. So you need to know how to use your pen tool. How did I do this? I explained it the last time. Need more clarity, let me know. Now we have this inside, and then inside below inside or below this guy. So this is what it looks like. So because I've seen okay, I did a mistake. But let me correct that. Let me just correct that mistake. Right. Once you are doing yours, you won't have to do the same mistake. I would have to create a new document. Then see now what I did now, I was supposed to create an artboard, but because I went straight into creating just a normal canvas, so but I wanted to create an artboard. So now instead of me to start from beginning, I have an option to just convert the canvas to an artboard. So to do that, you just choose this artboard. Look at it. You put your cursor on it. You see artboard tool. Just drag across. You have converted it to artboard. You understand? So now, what is the difference between this and that? This one now, like the difference is that I can't really walk around. Understand? Let me change this so you see. I can't walk around. It's limiting me. What if I want to see things? I want my face to, it's just limiting me to this white box, and I don't want that. So I'll convert the whole thing to an artboard. So now this is an artboard. With this, if I duplicate this, you see, now I have space. I can be seeing different two concepts at the same time. So that is the beauty of an artboard. You understand? You can add more of the artboard if you want. You can use this tool. So artboards are very, very interesting and they are helpful. So now, what I want to do now is to use the artboard to be my design rather than this shape, so that I won't have to be power clipping things or maxing things. The word power clip is also synonymous to max. So max. So now I can just drag everything out. Remember, to power clip is to push the content to the side of what you want to max it into. So this time around, I just put it above it. So that this guy will be alone. So now I just drag it to the top. And then let's save. But saving is very important. If you use the file, you're gonna start from beginning and you're gonna cry. So in order for us not to cry, let us see. So now Zobo game. So this guy has to be low. Good. Good. Then this guy here, you can either use the artboard to be our shape, our color, or we use a shape inside. It doesn't matter. So this guy stays here. Can do another one. Give it white. But I don't want to put too much noise around. Let's maintain what we have. Then outline. The outline. This outline here is not that. Keep. Remember I taught you how to use the pick tool, the eye drop tool. So now this is what I gave us. This guy is not in the middle. So we have our content. So let's go and pick our content so that backlinks logo. So we can say know the door, the language, backlinks energy, know the door. Can do that at the ring, just to give it that exciting feel. So this same font to pick it up. The same. If you want to reduce the font, you can either use this part. It is at the edge. You will not use this one, or it doesn't matter. You can use this part. But in some software, it's better you use this edge here, you understand, to reduce, especially this part, you understand, to reduce. There's what they call a text frame and a normal text. This is a normal text, an artistic text. What is an artistic text? An artistic text is a singular character text that you can just edit, change. Like other kind of text, you can't really change them, but this one is playful, and then you can move them around. But now a frame text is different. A frame text is constrained into a particular environment, especially this box that you are seeing here. So now let me show you what it means. So now this part, now I can say insert killer text. Are you seeing that this guy is restrained by this box here? This is what a frame text looks like. Is restrained by this guy here. You understand? But this guy is not like this. There's nothing refraining it. You understand? As I'm dragging it, this is moving in the direction he wants to go. You understand? But this one, if I drag it, are you seeing that it is taking the shape of the frame? What is the frame? This blue line across. You understand? You understand what I mean? So that is the difference. This one now has more control in a way, because you can do double column. This will be good for maybe you are doing a brochure design. You can do double column. Let me give it a color so you see it. Are you seeing? And now you need to know, this is also important, switch to before you change color. So outline now. See, this is the beauty about frame text. You can increase it, you can edit. Are you seeing how? But this one now, you can't do all those here. It's not possible. All you can do is just to increase the font, reduce the font, change the font, give it superscript, some basic things. But if you want to do more stuff, like in terms of brochure or magazine or newspaper, I don't know, have you seen newspaper before? This is how they do it. So newspaper, they have this style. They can give you 4, you understand? And then you can decide to edit and edit thereabout. But that's not our business for today. Our business for today is mainly, I think we'll be using more of artistic text. So Now, instead of using a point here, I want us to use something symbolic of Africa as our demarcation. I'm thinking of a comb, or let's get back to what we have here. So we have this guy here. We do not even use it. We bring it in. We bring it in our design. So let's put it here. The tools we'll be using now, that's what we are looking for. This guy can work perfectly well for it. Then another thing, we need that comb. That comb, I didn't see it again, and that comb is kind of interesting. So we have all our elements that we'll be using on our design. So this one now is not, you can see that it's not really a shape, it's a picture. Are you seeing that this is a picture? While I'm zooming in, it's breaking because it's a picture. So I would save first before I take this step. I'll come here and save, because I know maybe by the time I use that effect, it might slow down my PC or goes on. So that's what I'm saving. So I come to this image. It's called a pixel, because this is a pixel. What is a pixel? A pixel is like a photo, like I earlier explained. So you come to pixel. You come to pixel and look for okay, I think I make a mistake. You have to come to vector, because you are converting it into a vector. You come to vector. Vector are like shapes, like I said. So we do image trace. See, that's traced it for us. That was having to trace it. That beautifully well written. So now this is now a vector shape. This is now a vector shape. All I can do now, I can just bring it out. I can ungroup it. Select this part out. Select this part. Use a shape builder tool. This shape builder tool is very interesting. You can use it to create shape. So I see that I know my PC has kind of found, okay. So it's back. What shape builder tool? What do we do to these circles here? You know, it's not part of the shape. It's part, but then we want to eradicate it. What do you think we should do? You can type it on the platform, or you say it. I'm waiting. Where thou? Where thou? Testament. So what do we do at this point with this? What do we do? We want to get rid of this circle. Are we to use the plus or minus? So respond on the platform, plus or minus. Your head is there. So your head is correct. Minus. So you use your minus. Use your minus. So now it's on plus. You just change action to minus. So now minus all this guy. You understand? Minus. So now we have our shape. We take it out, because these are the things we'll be using as our assets. Back to our Dodo drink design, we bring it in. So no door, you can bring it in like this. Me, I want to add one thing. Number one, African drink. That one, ChatGPT did not add it. You know, give us that sense. So sometimes you need to have those concepts. So I like the number one African. So put space here. The door, sparkling energy. Want to be at the ring, or in the previous like this. Let me see where it looks like. So like this. Let's do like this. So, So artistic text, you can easily break them. You understand? So this guy now just break it. So that's different from this. Paste it here. But they have it like this. They have it like this. And then we move. Can reduce it a bit. Can reduce it a bit. Can reduce it a bit. But I want it to also cut across. So you have this guy again. Yeah. Then put this guy here. Good. Not the door. Sparkling energy drink. Not the door. Then we have this guy here. We have this guy here. And we give it same color. So now I told you have to be conscious of what you're doing here. Put this to your outline. Then change the color. So now I just need a shade, a darker or lighter shade. Let's see a lighter. If you want a lighter, you go towards this side. If you want a darker shade, you go towards this side. So parts are very important here. If you go towards here, you are going to the darker side. If you go towards this side, I see my cursor. You go towards this side, you are going towards the lighter side. If you go towards this side, you are going to a brown, darker, then the extreme black here. So now this is the main color here. We want a shade of it. A bit dark. Although me, I wish I can have a bit lighter. But I didn't want to change the original color. So let's see what it looks like. So now I'll put it behind him. Understand? And let's see what. So now we are exploring our design choices here. We are seeing what works and what might not work. Like I said, don't be scared to try. So if you can also move by the right, when you move by the right or left, you are going to colors that match. You understand? They are called complementing colors. If I'm getting it right, let me be sure that I give it the right details. So when you say advance, are you seeing when you say advance? In case you are looking for color, if you go tint, tint is like you're adding white. Are you seeing it getting brighter? These are split complements. So now if you are looking for color and you don't have a brand color, if you use all these colors, they will match. Because it's like mathematics, they will match. If you use this one and this one, they will match. You understand? So are you seeing this analog? That's what the color choice I use. And that's why this red and this orange is working. So if you see, analog is what I use in this design. You don't need to cram all these things in your head. They are there written. You understand? Before now, you have to put it in your head. But now look at it here. All you just need to do when you pick a color and you are confused of which color to use. Like now, I pick this color. Let me pick another random color. I pick this color and I don't know which color to use next. You understand? This color has shown me what will work. You understand? Because I've chosen this one, I can just come here now, copy these parts so that I get the inspiration of the color that will work. I paste it here. You understand? I paste it here. As I paste it here now, I can just bring this one here on top and use this drop picker tool, I drop tool, and paste it. You understand? So you see that it is clearly visible, although harsh to the eyes. You understand? So it is clearly visible but harsh to the eyes. But you get the idea. So when you pick a color, you can know colors that will work. Using this is a good expo. If you choose it, you will see all the colors that can work. The accent analog, it gives it. So that's by the way. So now that is the same method I'm trying to use for this. Trying to see the colors that match. You understand? Using, you know, the color nearest to it, that's the analog. So the color nearest to it is called an analog. Like, you know, in this wheel now, this is the nearest color to it, and that's why it's working. So we have this guy here, and then what we need to do so that we will not waste much time is to add other details just to make it realistic. So we can say natural caffeine, authentic hibiscus, real ginger, that's part of it, and then this volume. Yes, that's the last one we'll be adding, and then that will be all. So we have a bit. So now you can use this flex screen. So another thing that this thing remembers your last option. So you use your last option because we're using 4 here. Now automatically it's giving us 4 here. So all you need to do is just put it back, and then paste 4 remote. You can also recognize this icon. So all those icons here and there. So now what we need to do is to press this. I just want it to look natural, to look realistic. I go back to artistic text. Did you see what I did? When I wanted to put more text in one place, I used artistic. I used what do you call it? A frame text frame. So now I'll come here, change the color to black. Change the color to black. Use our fonts because we don't want to use too much font. You understand? We don't want to use too much font. At least 2 fonts is okay. So 2 fonts is okay, or 3 max. You understand? So that your design is not too much. You understand? So you can come here, and then I'm looking for something. That's why I see. This is what I'm looking for. So you can come to car and reduce the spacing in between. Spacing in between too much. Spacing in between. Okay, look at it here also. And just press 5. Let's see if 4 will go. You can make it so that it's not too far away. I don't think this font works, but the way it's looking in my eyes. So let's change this. So like I said, at least 3 fonts. So this will be our backup font and that will be in case maybe this our guy is not showing well. And like I said, you see, we did not drag it to it. It's looking squashy. So press Control. Once you press Control, everything just comes to normal. So this guy is here. This guy behind, I want to add texture. I want to add a style to it. So let's see what style we can add to it. Let's go back to picture. And let's go back to brush. You can either use this brush as a style for it, or there is a free let me see, where is this guy? Let me check that one. You know, I'm switching in between studios. So this is the style I'm looking for. So let's try this guy here. See that it works even though it's not red, it works. So I can just duplicate it. I like it, but then I want it to be red. The problem with that is that I think this guy might be hard for us to change it to red. So let me put the red back. So we have this let me we have 2 here. So now the one above, let's see if we can blend it in. Let's blend it in and see what we can. I don't want it to be girly though. Trying different. These are what they call what they call them now. They are blending modes. You understand? They are called blending modes. So if you want lighter, it looks lighter. But then I want the red to still be there. So let's see. Let's see this guy. Oh, that's my new block and locking it. You can come to this point. This one is very interesting. You can use it to blend two things together. Let's see. I want the red to be there. I just want the subtle feel. Oh. Can leave it as master so we don't get confused. I just want this field to be there. I want the field to be there. And then so now, because we are using is a zobo drink, what is a zobo drink? We want to add at least flowers that are natural too. Now let's go online and search here. What's leaf? What leaf or is used? So you don't need to know everything when you are designing. You just need to know how to search for what you're looking for. So we are saying we are looking for a deep red style. I don't know if this calycis petals and so and is of hibiscus sageripa plant. So you can just copy like this. I don't want it to be dried. I want it to be fresh. So let's pick it up. I know it's something like hibiscus. So we can now go to this guy. Let's first search it on the web. But I know I will still use AI to generate what I want. So we can see what it looks like there. This is interesting. This is really interesting. I like this already. So you can come here and save as. We have a few minutes to go, few more minutes, an hour to go. So we need to wrap up. So I like this guy too. I like this guy. Copy it or save as whatever you want. I like this flower. So then now let's just go to AI to generate so that we have more options. So generate image you can use for the design of the below. So whatever way you want to use your grammar. I think I made a mistake. So let's go back and check it again. Of the below. So let me so it loads. I like this voice a bit too close. I don't know. So we have one already, so we are not too slow. So full full photo on white background, on white background. Yep. Let's let the petal close. So it is what is in my head that I'm using to think like this. Background, spell background. Let's get petals close. So let's see what it gives us. So we already have options there, so that we are not no. I think this is something nice, but then there is no space in between. So let's use another one. Let's there be space for copy. Each the petals. Before now, I would have to work with that one I see online. But now, you know, life has made it easier. We can just use AI to get. So longer you know what you are looking for in your head. So this works. So we have couple here that we could work with. So let's put them inside here. So we have at least one, two, so it's using basically like ready. This guy is very important for the good drink. Yeah, okay. And it's positioning that matters. Position. How do you want to position this? How do you position this? You position it behind. You position it. So you just keep trying. Although there are some rules, there are some things that you should watch out for. But even at that, it doesn't stop you from trying. So let's go back to Greek so we can see our layers very well. So I just drag it behind. Let me drag it behind. Okay. This guy here, I want to also do something between here. But then it has to be that style we did that with them pink, the green. I like it. But you use another color. I'm trying to avoid the brush tool because it's going to take might have to maybe slow it down a bit. I don't want that. I think it was this vector package that everything like this. It can even be more, it can be playful, and playful, and playful. Depending on how your mind can think about it. With this guy now that we use above, I want us to partake inside. I want us to partake this guy. Remember I said partake is to put it by the side so that the stroke can be very sharp. So this logo now, we would have to use this color for the logo, and the reason why is for emphasis. So go back to this part again. So now the problem is that I don't like the fact that it's giving me white color. I think I understand how this thing works now. So let's say the outline is that's my outline. But I'm thinking, okay, how do we change the color of the inner? Let me start. That won't work that way. Because like this. What I want is to change this color to this. So it's giving me a time. Maybe what I can do is to maybe pick this guy here. Do the same. It's like the very way expressing, so I'll just use it. So like I said, there are so many ways to the market. Sometimes if the software decides to mislead, does not follow the traditional way. You understand? Your mind needs to be flexible enough to choose and then to find a way around things. So now let's go back to this part. So what I want to do is to power clip it. So we're going to look for the logo and put it by the side. Always remember by the side. So it's looking too visible to the eyes. So maybe we will have to take it out. Looking too visible to my eyes. So maybe we'll have to take it out. We have to take it out. It's looking too big in my eyes. So I would have to take it out. So you see, something that I thought that might look good, but then you know what is interesting in this. So that's tell you how the activity can be. I want to try to down. We tend to can use the top two. I want us to finish this guy's face. Hence why I want to do it fast. But let's speak now. So majorly on what you guys are doing. And that's why I'm focusing here. I'm focusing on this particular product. What have we done in the class? We were able to create a logo, create a product for the company. SHAKARA is the name of the company. SHAKARA is the name of the company. We created the logo for SHAKARA, and now we are creating a product for SHAKARA, which is Zobo. SHAKARA can decide to have other company. You understand? So now I'm converting it to selection, and then make sure you go to your object that this image. I see this image is selected, and just max it. Go back to it, make sure you select this guy here and then max it. I think I'm not getting it right, so what I need to do, maybe I'll just Ctrl J. Yeah, I told you there are so many ways around. Sometimes the way that you want to use maybe will not work, doesn't mean you shouldn't. This guy is not entirely inside the screen. It's not entirely inside the screen. So let's bring it inside. So with that, we can now edit it. So now it has been added into the frame. So the problem was that it was outside the frame, it was outside the artboard. So everything matters here. Everything matters. So before now, it was outside the artboard. I see it was outside here. So when I was doing this, it was not working. So it is important that your layer organization is very important. Your layers organization is very important. If not, you do something that is correct but it will not work because you didn't put the layer well. So your layers organization is very, very important. Even these pedals that we use here now, you will not still be able to get some other methods. Yes, please. Yep. We're already wrapping up. I mean, it must have been tired. We're wrapping up. So I just want to hide the road. I'm not just comfortable with this. This is better. Let me see if there's that better. Not really. What we can do is to take this out. Because it's not entirely looking like a flower. Someone can mistake it for something else. Okay. I think we just do it like this. Let's do it like this. So one last thing I want to add so that it gives that that freedom vibe. See that it's on the canvas that doubt appears. You have to be questioning yourself. This is what I want. Is it making sense? So last thing I said I want to add is star. I don't know if it's star. Aha. But I don't want it to be in the style format. Just want it to be bloom. But it's not bad. It's not bad. You can increase the number here. you can increase the number. Sometimes some things might not plan for them, but they can just make sense. And, Shakara sparkling Zobo. You understand? But this guy is already giving me the vibe I want. What are you here? So we've gotten our design. And I think I'm well pleased with it. So we move. So let me save it. Because Shakara sparkling Zobo. So now, if you send this to your clients, it's nice, but you might not feel it. And the reason why is because you've not seen it on the product, and that's where 3D now comes in. 3D or a mockup presentation. A 3D or a mockup presentation. I've been able to download one mockup, and so let's explore it. First of all, I'll close this other one. So now we have this, so that the file are not heavy. I've already downloaded the mockup, but let me just, so that it don't look like I didn't show you how to download the mockup. So if you want to download, you can come to this platform. You can say free drink. Actually, I didn't spell it very well. Go to the drink mockup and put free at the end. Always put free at the end. You understand? And it's PSD format, free PSD format. So you make sure that it has this PSD. PSD is what they call Photoshop. So you can come here and download. So let's come to this. I've downloaded one already, but I think I can see another one. But this one is expensive. Not that expensive, but it's paid. This was one I downloaded. How did I download it? I come to this platform. It's not like you download this picture here, or you go inside the link, free drink, visit the site. So you go to this platform, you go down, and then you put your download. When you press your download, it comes here, you download it here. You get what I mean? So you can also download all these. These are different mockups and they are editable. So let's really come to this side so that I have different view. So this is nice. So we can just download it. Make sure you press download. This is really nice. So, you can just proceed down. So this guy now, they want us to buy it. So we can say buy this and see what it gives us. So we don't want to pay money for it. So I'm just showing how you can download it. This one is, I'm not sure it's free. It's just too nice. So instead of chasing all these mockups and all that, that is why you should learn 3D. If you know how to do 3D now, we can just create our own design of the presentation, and so that gives you more control over your creativity. So now, because of time, I would I already downloaded one, so I'll just see what I can do there. Then I will don't waste time. Like I taught you the last time, make sure you come here. See, you can't. So now you can use Photoshop to open this file. You can also use Affinity to open it. So now let's try to use Affinity to create the mockup. So you just come here, open with Affinity. See that Affinity has so many possibilities. It has so many possibilities. So let's try it again. If you close this, we just use Photoshop to open it. Aha, open. So this is the first layer. It says delete me. When you're opening a mockup, you need to read very well. Delete me. So that's not necessary. That's it. So this is the mockup. So now, this part now is where you put your design. Are you seeing? This is the design. So now, this part, you can copy this one now. You can just copy it. Come to this embedded part and paste it. Are you seeing? Come to this embedded part, reduce it. So I'm trying to make sure that but I'm trying to also check the size. So maybe I should bring it down so that I will see what I'm doing. So this is the size here. The size is very important. So you can see that our size here is way smaller. Okay, and then come to this part. Select everything, and just pull it down. I'm not seeing it, which is also not too good. You know what I'm doing? So maybe I can close the eyes. So that other this is just a placeholder. So I will increase this part now so that I feel the design. But of course, we need to increase it a bit so that we will not do much design. The only problem now is that it's not in the center. Of course, we need to see what's needed here. So it's actually in the center. So we need to put it more in the center. See, so that it aligns with what we have there. Since we have more space here, and we keep this guy here, and we keep this guy here. We'll keep this guy here. And add this guy here. So I still think it's not in the center. So just make it to be more in the center. Aha, I think it's kind of in the center now. So once you are done, you should press S and then here it is. This is what it looks like. Yeah, I'm not really feeling it that much, but it looks good though. It looks good, but then I think some of our information got missed. So let's see. adjust. Something is happening, I don't know what. Yes. So now that we are seeing it on the can, it's showing us the exact thing that we are seeing. So from what I'm seeing, this is not giving me exactly what I want. So I think I would have to create my own mockup for this. I would have to create my own mockup. But it's not bad. It's not bad. It's just that it's not giving me what I want like that. Because this guy is supposed to go round, he's just going straight. I don't know if you get what I mean. So it's just going straight instead of round. But we'll stop here. We'll stop here. And by next class, we'll now see other means of mockup, and we'll create our own custom mockup so that our content is basically going on. So what if you show your client this one now after this nice work that we've done, and then the guy is now giving us this kind of overview. Maybe we should edit it to see what it gives us. Let's see if we can edit our. Let's see if we can edit it. Yeah. So the beautiful thing about 3D is that the design is going to adapt to your design. The mockup is going to adapt to your design, not you trying to adapt to the mockup. Not your design trying to adapt to the mockup. Because this one now, you can see we are clearly trying to adapt to the design, the mockup that they provided for us. But with 3D, it is what you do. It is your design that would will be the superstar here. I don't know if you get what I mean. It is your design that will be the superstar, and then your mockup will align to what you created. So it's not working, and the reason why is because of some things. So let me see if I can solve it. Let me see if I can solve it. Let me save this mockup as a class. Looking for a folder. Honestly, you need to know where you save your file. So this is it here. You can let's I'm trying to place sense on it, but it's not working. So let me put this way. Do some tricks. But of course, it looks nice. It's just some of this building here, and then I won't be able to let it slide because we can't do artwork professionally. Even if we're known for, so I can't just do it. So let's use this AI feature. I pray it works. Select the subject. And this time, sometimes it doesn't work. Sometimes it works. Pray it works. Now, back to focus. Well, this is a good product. It looks so nice. It looks nice. It's just that the colors need to be, popped out. The white is not doing this. Not doing this table. So while we're waiting for it to export. I think this is where we'll be wrapping up for today. So next class, I would require that everyone who are choosing his project, and then even before the week, we should I should have started hearing that okay, I'm working on this, I'm already working on this, understand? So that you just be watching me design. That won't help you, understand? It won't help you if you have not put. You should be asking me questions. So I've done this, so I'm not getting it. That way it will be easier. So now I'll be able to talk how you get out of sync. So now let's see what it looks like. So this is one act now that I just need to put that our product will feel like what we design. So just part this function too. For us to do that, come into example, and then of course save first, then we reduce. So if you want to reduce your brush stroke, you press Ctrl Alt and you drag your left click. There are two ways, or you come to this part and reduce it manually, then come up to space. So put this to white. White is to reveal, black is to add. So I just paint over this side. That looks natural. Cannot just be red like that. It has to do that. Yes. So now I can now increase this guy again a bit and just paint over here a bit. Actually reduce the strength too strong. It's just so that this guy blends in a bit. So and you need to know what you're doing. You need to know what you're doing. This guy now, he has given us the mockup we can manage. We can manage. But there are still better ways, better options for mockup that we create for our own self to present the work. Then we can. So we manage this one for the meantime. And then here we have our product design, SHAKARA Sparkling Zobo. I would export it, send it to the platform while we wait. So if you have any questions, you can it's the time to ask now. Imagine you want to do a product design now. If you have a question now, because this is how we wrap up the class today. Designed by logo, design the product. So there we go. So go with the playful. There was this caption. Anyway, when I'm reviewing the video again, I will get it. I've forgotten the African Zouk or African drink, something like that. Anyway, so once you are done, you open the mockup, edited it. You just come here.